Hello. Are you the parent who always feels guilty? Oh, I wish I had done that. Oh, I wish I had not done that. Oh, I could have done this better, that differently. I wish I was a perfect parent, and so on. Then this video is for you. In this video, we'll see why we feel guilt and why it is so detrimental, not only for yourself, but also for your children, and how to get out of it. So, first, we'll understand why we feel guilt. Some scientists believe that guilt is part of evolution. Mother Nature wants to ensure that all her children, all her species, including us, we have better chance of survival. Hence, we have been gifted with certain instincts. And as we become parents, you might have noticed that suddenly you become very aware of all the dangers that there can be in this world, and your level of awareness just becomes some another level. And we wonder what happened to me. Actually, you just got the instincts now, the parental instincts. So, in a way, nature wanted us to have a successful life and survival rate. So, we were given certain instincts, but now we have to think whether that particular aspect is good for me or not, and also for my children. So, guilt is actually quite detrimental. And why guilt is so detrimental? So, number one point is that guilt actually disempowers us. Parenting is a leadership role, and guilt prevents us from functioning at our highest level. Why? Because guilt is an emotion. Now, I have already made a video about why guilt and shame is so detrimental. Because guilt actually has a vibration which is lowest level vibration. Guilt and shame is actually byproduct of guilt. And when you have that kind of vibration, which are very low level vibration, you cannot function at a high level that your leadership role requires, which is parenting. So when you are functioning at a very low level vibration, you cannot function at a high level, and you cannot fulfill that responsibility very well. Now that's such a sad thing, isn't it? You actually want to help your children, and you want to be the best role model, and you are feeling actually guilt, and because you are feeling guilt, you are not doing what you are supposed to do. And because why you are feeling, because you were actually worried about your children. So you know how this messed up thinking is, and how we are actually undermining ourselves, and so badly that too. So, hence, we are not supposed to feel guilt, and guilt actually will not make us better parent. Actually, it will make us way worse. Now, with this guilt, if you come home, do you think you will be a good role model for your children? Your children will automatically absorb your feeling. You know how children are. They are watching you. They are always, they are looking at you all the time, and you are coming with that guilt conscious. So they are also going to feel very uncomfortable. They'll feel there's something wrong. And they'll also start feeling, because you know that children absorb the parents' emotions, even the ones who have not even yet learned any communication or any language. They'll also absorb if they are very little. Now you don't want that kind of a scenario, right? So if you are a parent who is either a stay at home parent, and you are having this guilt, oh, I wish I could do things differently, I could have contributed something, then you are not supposed to feel that, because that is not going to help you. So how to get out of it? So if you are in such situation where you are, due to any reason, you decided to be a stay at home parent, so you have to at that point think what you are best at. So you can think that, yeah, I am actually taking care of my children, I am being there for them all the time, or I'm making sure that they have good food, and their nutritional requirements are met. I go in their parent teacher meeting, and I don't miss them, uh, miss any of the meetings, and I'm supporting them. So you have to think the things that you're contributing in your children's lives. If you are a parent who works outside the house and maybe stay away from home for a longer period of time, and you may have this guilt, oh, I couldn't do this for my kids. At the time, you're supposed to create this thought that, you know what, I'm actually ensuring that my kids have a better future, and I'm working on that aspect. So even though you are not around your children, but you're doing it for them. So have that confidence, and have that strength, because you have to at that time switch your thought and prevent the guilt. So the trick here is, whenever you start to feel guilt, all you need to do is just switch. And that, okay, I mean, I'm feeling guilt, you become aware that I'm feeling guilt right now. So create the thought that is, you are already doing good for your kids. And then you'll see that your mind will start accepting it as a positive input or a positive feedback, and then you will actually stay away from the guilt. Now this is the only way that we can actually conquer the guilt. Otherwise, we will actually not be a great role model. So what do you think, when you come from outside, do you want your children to have this happy and confident and powerful parent, or sad, depressed, and guilt ridden parent? That you have to decide. So that's all for today. So until next time, think about this topic and practice what I have suggested, and let me know whether it worked or not. So until next time, same again, be mindful and happy parenting.